This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
Well, fat people, we really hate it. I'm speaking for all fat people. We hate being hot. Show me one fat person that likes being hot, and I'm going to have some words with them. Like, why you playing? You don't like being hot, bro.
And co-host Marney Winfield.
The little things that I appreciate now in life, and this gas station is the gas station of all gas stations.
And what makes it so special?
It's got like a coffee bar in there, kind of.
Damn. Them coffee bar kind of things, sort of, kind of. It is the 24th of November. The year is 2022. It's Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. We're going to go through a list of things we're going to be thankful for. Because I think when it boils down to it, that's what it's about, man. You know, people try to say, oh, it's about America's, people coming over here and colonizing and meeting with the Indians and then breaking bread with them. And okay, that was a long time ago. That's what they were thankful for then. They were thankful that there was no killing that day, hopefully, and that people could be at peace with each other. That was not my ancestors. My ancestors didn't come over to about 100 years ago, so I had nothing to do with that or the other bad stuff either. But we should just be thankful for the things we have today and the things in our lives and some of the simple things like gas stations with coffee bars,
yeah,
donuts and stuff like that. That was actually a podcast from 2 years ago when we were at Hotel Olszewski. I called it. So we did that broadcast actually from the road.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so those are like probably our really cheap $30 microphones. Oh, maybe we had the blue microphones then.
Oh, sounded pretty good.
Yeah, that might have been the blue microphones. The big ones that we had to lug around. I don't know. I guess I lug all of them around and they're pretty big. No, but yeah, that was from then, and that's what I picked out for our open today, our special open on Thanksgiving.
2 years ago today. Or around this time.
Yeah, I want to say it was the 26th.
Okay.
I could pull it up and look, but it really is not a point to that.
All right.
Nobody's going to hold us to that. So coming up next week, we have the Lions game.
Is it really next? No,
next
it's
weekend.
Not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Dead serious, bro.
Wow. Okay, that crept up on me.
Yeah. They're taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That'll be fun.
At the Ford Field in Detroit. And the Lions give us tickets, and we're taking some people with addiction treatment services. We kind of got with them and said, hey, we don't know 15 people, can you give these tickets away? And so they're going to hook it up with some of their people, and we can show people in early recovery that, yeah, we can go have fun in early recovery.
Yeah.
And you'll actually remember it. It'll be a great time. But we're going down the night before the game on Saturday, me, you, Tyrone, Adam, and Emmy, and our friend Dan, who's in the Sober League, which is Fantasy Football League, 217 Recovery. And Dan's going to do his story. He's friends with my sister, and I remember doing IOP with him. Mm-hmm. And we started talking about, because I knew he looked familiar, and I'm like, dude, you look familiar. And he's like, you look familiar. Then we put it together that he's good friends with my sister. And then we started talking fantasy football. So then, of course, when we started the Sober Fantasy League, I was like, I got to get Dan in. Mm-hmm. And Dan's got, I think, 5 years.
That's awesome.
He lives over in Detroit, so he's a teacher over there. So he's going to meet us, and he's actually going to go to the game with us, too. So it'll be a fun time.
So are you doing a spotlight, or are you doing... Nice.
And I'm going to do Tyrone's over. I'm going to do Adam's over. Because I figure like the biggest pain in the ass is setting it all up.
Right.
And taking it down. So once it's all set up, because I got the lights, I got like all kinds of cool stuff. 2 cameras. Well, one of them's the phone and the other one's an actual camera. So once everything's set up, I think it'll just be easy. Like, here's the questions and maybe do yours again. I don't know. It looks so much better with 2 cameras. I swear to you. Like, go to our website, or you can use our app, 217 Recovery, which is in the Apple Store again now. But go there and watch the spotlight videos. Watch the first ones. I mean, yours, Marnie, is good, and all the content is really good. Tyrone's is really quick. Mm-hmm. Justin's even, I need to redo his again. But watch the first videos, and then watch, starting with mine, of course. Had to make mine the best. Mine and
Jacobs.
Sparks. Yeah, Jacob Sparks. Ours just it's different. You know, and even his, I screwed up because there's the lamp in the background I should have had on the other side, and you can see the cord dangling down. But I'm learning.
You're learning. You're like getting better.
You know, Quentin Tarantino didn't make the Hateful Eight right off the bat, you know. Sorry, I think something got in my throat. Don't even make a sexual joke there. No, but I'm just saying, you know, it takes time, and I learn as I go. But you can tell just from the first video to the last video, you're like, oh, I can anyway. Big difference.
I can tell.
And then my video was frustrating because I couldn't be behind the camera.
Right.
So that kind of sucked. But anyway, that'll be fun.
It'll be tons of fun.
And then the weekend after that, there's a talent show that Addiction Treatment Services is kind of hosting, I guess, at a church in Traverse City. And I was asked to do stand-up.
It's at Trinity Lutheran Church.
That's what I said. Some church in Traverse City. No, but thank you for that, Marney.
And it starts with a dinner at 6:30, and then the show's from 7:30 to 9.
So I get fed too?
I don't know. It's $8 a ticket.
But I'm talent.
It's $8 a ticket.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know.
I get some of the door money then?
I don't know how
I
it
should have
works.
asked them how much do I charge them? I need my laugh button. I'm not on it
You
today.
have to pay people to listen to you.
No, they pay me because I'm the talent. Well, no, so it said I come up there and do jokes, right? I said sure. To tell some jokes, I guess. I guess I'm a comedian.
Which
Yes.
you are like the history of not preparing for things like this, so that would be fun.
No, so I was in the shower today where I do my thinking, and I came up with like how I'm gonna open it because I looked at the flyer that they put on their Facebook the other day, and I shared it on 217's Facebook, and it said something about PG-13 content, and I started thinking in the shower, like, man, how the F am I gonna do that?
Bleep and bleep as am I gonna bleep
and
bleep?
I was like, man. So if I open the show, I'm like, hey, everybody, yeah, Corey, I got 4 years clean, la, la, people clap, hey, good job, Corey. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then I'll say, yeah, I was excited to do the show. And then I realized it was a PG-13 rating on it. So I couldn't tell my sucking D story. And then I'm like, well, I just said sucking D. Is it the dick part or is it me talking about sucking D? Which one makes it R?
Oh my god!
You know, because I remember like in radio in the FCC, like you could, what do they call it? You can lead the horse to water, but you take him right up to the edge. But see, we couldn't really talk about sucking D. We could say dick, but we couldn't talk about sucking of the D. So I'm just all over the place, confused in the shower. I'm like, what do I do?
So your job is trying to find the loopholes of the PG-13. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. You're gonna be censor disaster.
And then I started like going into like man, you know, like only if they knew. I went from like the sucking D, which I think I'll maybe tell the story, but I never sucked a D. But when you contemplate sucking the D, that's when you realize the power of the front brain and how addiction works. And women are lucky, sort of, because if there was somebody out there going, hey, come over here and lick this, and I'll hook you up with all the alcohol you need, I'd probably be dead. You know? And so in that aspect, women are not lucky because, you know, there's a lot of guys, you know, that are kingpins or whatever out there, and they somehow have control of the drugs, and sometimes they'll take sexual favors or reduce price. So
That's your intro?
No, sort of. And then
Okay.
I'm just throwing stuff at the wall
No,
here.
okay.
But, and then I have not even workshopped this. This is the first time I went from the shower in my brain to right now. But then I'm gonna flip it over to, because I'm talking about the front brain, how powerful it is, and then talk about how Hitler was an idiot because he gave German soldiers meth. What he should have done was gave them a little bit of meth and then said, hey, you want some more? It's over there. See that tank with the stars and stripes on it? Whole bunch right in there waiting for you.
Oh my gosh!
Then they would have came out like crazy. Even alcoholics, you know, give them just enough not to be sick. Same thing with people on heroin, just not to be sick, and be like, all right, that's all I'm going to give you. The rest is over in that building, across that river.
Oh my gosh!
See you in 20 minutes. That would have been a whole different war. But instead, Hitler was just giving it to them. I don't even think they knew what it was. Here, take this and make you fight for it. Yeah, let him run out. That's when the real addict comes out. That's where the real power in it is. Hitler, that could have changed the war. I'm glad he was an idiot and didn't understand addiction. He just thought, yeah, pump them full of them drugs. They'll fight harder. Yeah. Wait till they run out of that drug, buddy. Tell them there's more over there in that field or that barn or that tank. They're going to be in it. Can you imagine? Whew. We dodged a bullet on that one, didn't we?
I guess so. Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm going to talk about. And then I think that my time will be up. And I'll be like, all right, thanks.
How long do you have?
I don't know, like 10 minutes. Not long at all.
I'm sure you'll come up with tons of
I'll get up there and
content.
talk about PG-13 and forget everything I just said right now. And I'll be talking about dogs in the snow or something. Or my nephew. Oh, yes. I did a podcast the other day. You were on it. And I was talking about my nephew, Aiden. He's 7. Oh, we talked about it in the car maybe. And he killed the deer with a crossbow.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell, honey? Like, we can't buy these games because it's like age 14 and up and he's out with a crossbow killing deer.
Right.
Like, can he go to R-rated movies now too? Like, blood and guts and glory. Oh, no. He killed a deer and get gutted. He's 7. Let's just let him in to go see this movie.
Right.
I mean, it seems like he graduated to a bunch of stuff now.
I wonder how old that is. You have to be to hunt with a crossbow.
Apparently 7.
7.
I would assume because they posted all on Facebook and it seems like that would be
Yeah.
a no.
Yeah.
Just a little weird to me.
Hunting and foraging. It's feeding his family.
Yeah.
Right? No, seriously.
Now my sister can quit her job. Got food for the month.
Deer.
Keep sending him out
Deers
there.
for dinner.
Yeah, he could probably get his limit and then like 10 more because he's only 7. Nobody gonna throw him in jail. There's not a jail for 7-year-olds, is there?
Boys' homes. What'd you do to get in here?
Killed stuff.
I'm a killer.
We're gonna need you to take this kid back. Our cat and dog are missing, and I keep having these barbecues in the backyard and telling us, try this one. We think we ate our dog and cat.
Oh no.
Little Rambo needs to go back to mama. He just doesn't stop. He runs away and they can't find him. He's just out in the woods living. He's just up in the trees.
Off the grid. Mm-hmm. Aiden's off the grid.
His twin brother, people keep spotting him everywhere. And so they're really playing games with the cops and everything. Like, no, I'm Aiden. I'm Ian. Meanwhile, in the woods, there's a fire and a deer roasting over it.
Living off the land.
Yeah, it just keeps getting everybody's cats. He just gives up on deer. He's like, cats are easier. Anyway, just saying. 7's a little young. Maybe. I don't know. It just seems that I can buy him anything now, and it really, like the age thing just doesn't matter was my point.
Right. Yeah.
Just probably no movies with boobies in them yet. But
Or you give him things that are age appropriate, and he's like, great, a laser tag game.
Yeah,
Does
basketball.
it kill anything? Does it kill anything? What's it do?
Does it quench my bloodthirst? I don't want it.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Oh, this is cool. I touch it and it has electricity on it. Whoop-de-doo. Can I put it on a deer's head? Shove it up a butt of a deer? Cow? I don't know. That was probably too far.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it PG-13. I don't know how to do that.
Apparently not.
No, I don't. It'll be interesting though. But yeah, so thankful. I'm thankful for everything I have today. I'm thankful for the memories that we make. Mm-hmm. And that to me is kind of what life's about. And our journey in life together is amazing. Mm-hmm. I love being married. I love when I pass the bridge and I think about our time on Mackinac Island and it's just fun stuff like that. And even like with my family, like it was a family trip and normally I'd have been like, hell no, I don't want to go with family, but it was really fun.
Yeah. And
there was a lot of memories that you and I made alone and a lot of memories that we made with our family. And we missed a lot of good stuff, like a lot of crying and fits that were thrown, like on the horse carriage ride or whatever they were on. Like, so we missed that good stuff. But we had a chance to experience that together and sober, and that's what life's about. And now when I drive past the bridge, I can go back to those memories and think, man, I can't wait for the summer. Yeah. I can't wait to go back, and make more memories. And it's cool. And that's what life's about, man. Really is. And I was at the treatment center the other day, and I was talking to some guys that were there, and just one was just zoned out. He didn't give a shit, and he was just like, whatever, man, do what I want to do. And it just kind of made me sad to realize that A, he might not make it, and B, he's got such a long, hard road ahead of him. Like, he doesn't even know it. Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad to be on this side of it finally. It took me forever. It took you forever.
Forever.
To finally hit the stride. Yeah, you had a couple years sober even. Mm-hmm. Okay. But that was different than what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Being sober and living in recovery, two different things.
Completely different. Yeah. I really enjoy Thanksgiving. And like you were saying about the family thing, completely correct, because I actually look forward to being with my family now. And I've talked about this before also on the podcast. It's like, I dodged my family because I didn't want them to know how bad things were or if they weren't great, because I'm like, I'll go next year when things are great, which they never ended up being until now. And then they ended up being, but no, today I'm grateful. I'm obviously grateful for my sobriety, and grateful for second chances and third and fourth and fifth chances. I'm grateful for persistence. I'm grateful for forgiveness. And I'm grateful for finding true love. And I'm grateful for serenity, because I feel like most of the days I have that today. So, or at least I can, if I don't, I'm aware that it still exists within me. And there was a time that was not true. And it was interesting because I lead a group, a mindfulness relapse prevention group for my work. And there was like 10 people in it the other day. And I was like talking about Thanksgiving. And so when we went through the whole group, it's 90 minutes and lots of good stuff, lots of good shares. Kind of get on tangents sometimes, but like it's all pertaining to, if you're talking about recovery or talking about your struggles, your challenges, it's pertinent to, it's a good group, right? There's never nothing to talk about. Let's say that. We were closing out and I said, why doesn't everybody, I kind of was thinking about it and I'm like, these people are like in like anywhere from literally like 30 days, maybe not even 30 days to anywhere between, I don't know, less than a year. Everybody in the group is definitely less than a year. So all in really early sobriety. So you have to think about it like, who knows what their last Thanksgiving looked like, right? So I'm not about to say like, everybody tell me your wonderful plans for the upcoming, and I thought about asking that, like, what does everybody have planned for Thanksgiving? Because that can be a really sad question for those people, because they're granted, God bless them for being where they're at, right? They're sober, they're logged into a group, and they're doing it. But like, that's a really loaded question when probably half of them don't really know where they're going to be for Thanksgiving, because either they don't have anywhere to go that's safe, or they don't have anywhere to go, period, right? Or they have somewhere to go, and this is on the safe piece, but they're kind of like teetering between like, should I go, should I not go? Like, is this a good idea? So I was like, I don't really want to get into that. So I asked everybody, what's a Thanksgiving memory you can remember that was wonderful? From any time in your life, go back as far as you want. And there was a lot of good stuff, and people kind of like there's, like face softened, and, some people were like thinking, and someone was like, I just like, football and whatever. So, but it was really nice because when I closed out, I was like, all that stuff can happen again, like you're in charge of creating new, healthy, awesome, amazing memories, and it might not be this Thanksgiving, but, you're going to live for a lot more of them and create those memories, sober and being amazing. And so it was a really good group.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
Gratitude.
Yeah.
Gratitude group.
Easy to get caught up in those feelings that are negative, and just bring it to a good, happy place and make the most of it. You can't do anything about the past.
Right.
Create the memories today, and using drugs, drinking, I'm telling you, it doesn't help anything. we think it's helping, but it's not. And then deep down we know it's not, but we just feel uncomfortable, and we know that changes the uncomfortableness.
Yeah. And last night, I don't know if this is still true, but I know it was for a long time because I heard it on the news, and it was a given, is that I think we talked about this last year, that Thanksgiving Eve, is that a thing?
It's the biggest party day.
Is the biggest party day, biggest and busiest bar night of the year.
Yeah.
No matter where you are, if you're in Podunkville or or if you're in New York City.
New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in bed by 9:30.
Yeah, I was puking.
You were not feeling well last night.
Yeah.
I was like, are we going to make this trip today?
I was feeling nauseous. Then I got up because I had like this pill that they gave me for my stomach. And because they say you'll feel nauseous sometimes.
Did you take the COVID test?
No, I don't have COVID.
We'll get him. Aunt Barb, don't worry. We're going to get him to take a COVID test before he comes downstate.
I just wet my finger. Nope, no COVID. Yeah. Like, how people check for wind direction. Yeah. They lick their finger and stick it up. I just did that in the studio.
That's not gonna.
Inside of an apartment. In an office.
That's not gonna do it. We're gonna make sure you're COVID free.
COVID free. I don't have no COVID. I got time for that. My sister says she got COVID, so she's not coming to the thing. And I'm like, okay. Real convenient.
I hope she doesn't.
I hope she's all right.
I hope she's feeling better.
Because she had it last year, too.
Yeah.
Maybe she just doesn't like going to Thanksgiving. Maybe somebody's out partying a little too hard.
She's probably.
Sorry, I'm going to start rumors now in the family. Saw Kylie at the bar last night.
Oh, no. No, she's probably at home trying to feel better.
She said she had COVID. There's a new shot she came up with. She wasn't lying. I used to do that. I would say stuff like that. I mean, I didn't, but I would. I had COVID. I had 3 of them. I didn't lie.
Wow. I'm so glad I didn't know you back then.
I didn't laugh like that. That's the first time I ever have. But I'm just saying, like, I would make some stupid excuse to justify it to myself that I wasn't lying because I had a COVID. I had 3 of them. I had 3 shots of COVID. It's a new drink. I know, I was stupid. But I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't put a lot past me. Maybe I would justify. I didn't lie. I did not lie. I stayed home all day and drank. Super fun. Don't have to live that way no more. Jesus and God, they're big fans of mine, and they turned it around for me.
Yeah.
So enjoy your family on Thanksgiving. I really hope you do. Thank you so much for listening, and share this with your friends. 217 Recovery app. You can find it in the App Store, the Google Play Store. Listen to every single episode we've ever done. It's over 730 of them, I think. 720. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Just pick and choose. Pick your favorites. Sign up to win a free 217 Recovery shirt. You can do that online at 217recovery.com. Also read our bios. Check out Tyrone's bio, Justin's, Marney's, myself. And have fun with your family.
Have fun with your family. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah, and if you're shopping on Amazon, if you go to Amazon Smile, their donation stuff, like you can put in 217 Recovery when you buy stuff, every $1 you spend, they give us a penny.
Yeah.
But it adds up. I'm telling you, when we started, it was like $8 every quarter we'd get. Now we're getting like $25. Hey, it's Black Friday.
Yeah.
Help us out.
Please
and
do.
You don't even have to do anything.
All you have to do is pick your charity.
Yeah. Or if you just want to donate a few $100, you can put it on our website that way too.
We're thankful for you.
Yeah, for real though. We appreciate that. But yeah, have a good holiday, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. We hope you come back for our next episode.